Well, political analyst Onur Erim joins me live from Istanbul. Onur, we heard President Recep Tayyip Erdogan dedicating the victory to the people of Turkey and the courage that they showed that night. What else stood out for you from his speech?
Well, this is a very, obviously, commemoration of a very, very sad day in the history of Turkey. Unfortunately, we are a nation that has had its own fair share of coups by the military obstructing the democratically elected governments before. However, this was a little different. I remember that night, a lot of my friends, a lot of my colleagues calling me. The people were trying to comprehend what exactly is going on. And at the very first hours, we thought this was a coup attempt by the military itself against the democratically elected government. But then we realized this was something that we have never experienced before. I remember telling a lot of my colleagues, a lot of my friends that just keep calm because this is obviously something done by the military, it looks like. And they will never, as in the past, or as has never happened in the past, they will never think about hurting the civilians. But then, unfortunately, we have realized a few hours later that this was not the military. This was actually some terrorists over the years sneaked into the military by the FETÖ terrorist organization, that it was actually trying to overtake not just the government, but also the military and the entire nation of Turkey. And that was something that nobody really was, I guess, ready for. But I also remember after President Erdogan's live message from the TV, that people literally everywhere in Turkey, and every corner, not just in the big cities, but even in the villages, took out to the streets and took back from those terrorists what was rightfully theirs, the country of Turkey. Again, it was a big shock for everybody. It was something that nobody expected, nobody was used to. It was nothing like coups before. But within I guess it was about 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning, as I remember, if I'm not incorrect, about the hour, the people, the civilians of the Republic of Turkey has taken out everybody, brought peace to the street, and within a matter of few hours, Turkey was, gotten rid of these FETÖ terrorists, and it obviously took some time to settle everything down, but it only took few hours. What was obviously planned and orchestrated by powers beyond Turkey, and beyond those terrorist organizations themselves. I think it was the will and the determination of the public, of the citizens, with its leader, President Erdogan.
And events taking place across the country to mark the day. At one of those, I understand the Speaker of Parliament describes July the 15th as a turning point in Turkey's history. Would that also be your assessment?
In many ways it is. In many ways it is, because this is, again, something I don't think has ever been exercised in any country over the history of humans, of humanity, because it was a extremely difficult thing to cope with. You have to realize the people of Turkey, they have a very sentimental tie with military. No citizen in Turkey would consider the military as an entity. It would consider the entire forces as a part of their own. It is what represents them in the outer fields. So it was a shell shock to begin with, because these were terrorists dressed like Turkish soldiers. They were enlisted in the Turkish forces, but they were no less than a very determined group of terrorists. So, but thank God that only took just a few hours to cope and realize and react at the same time. At that point, God only knows what would have happened if they had succeeded. So yes, in many senses, it was a very important turning of history in the Republic of Turkey, especially at a time where Turkey is becoming, whether some like it or not, a regional, and if not at least a regional, but possibly a world power, trying to make sure that there is peace, there is lasting peace in the entire region and the rest of the world.
Onur, we thank you very much indeed for giving us your thoughts. That's our political analyst, Onur Erim. They're joining us for Istanbul.